All right. It's a school day, so we're getting ready. School days are different mornings, but they're actually great work days because I get a lot done. So here we go.
40 days to 40.
Okay. So we've been at this for a week now. This is day 7. And today was some fun clarity. But I had clarity on like how I think these videos should go, because I think they're just too long. So I don't want to have like super long videos anymore. Have them super short, like keep it real tight. But I also was like, you know what is more fun than checking things off on a iPad? Checking things off on a piece of paper. I was thinking like a big piece of paper, like a big poster with like 40 days on it and all the check boxes, but I don't know if that's practical. But at the very least, I want to have a piece of paper. So I mean, I could just have 40 pieces of paper and it's a book at the end of it. But tonight we'll go through these and then I'll share some thoughts, and I'll try not to have a glare on my glasses the whole time. Today was kind of an interesting day because it was Tuesday, and part of the clarity that I got today was, I really need to have kind of like a different checklist for almost every day, because almost every day is different. Almost every day requires a different routine. Yes, I do want to do a lot of the same things every day, but I have to do things in different orders and at different times. And there are things like that are necessary to do on certain days, like get the kids ready for school on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that's part of the benefit of having the paper. So I'm going to have a paper for every day that has things on the checklist that need to be done that day in the order that they need to be done. But today was an interesting day. So I've mentioned in other videos that I've kind of like worked ahead and filmed a lot of videos. I've been filming for a week before I even released a video. And I'm glad I did that, really glad I did that, because yesterday was one of those days where it's just kind of like nothing went well. It's hard. Not that it was a bad day, it was just, nothing went to plan. That's what I should say. But today was also one of those days where I had some very, very specific priorities that I needed to get done today. And so I didn't do a whole lot of stuff on the checklist, but I did do the things that needed to be done. What I'm saying? Like life throws things at you that have to be done, or you have projects you're working on or whatever, and you got to do them. And today was one of those days where I was able to work on some video projects that I've been kind of behind on, and do some other things. I had a voice lesson today for the first time in a while, and so it was just kind of a different day, and there were some things that I skipped, but I think that's okay, because this is kind of a turning point day where I'm not focusing so much on the like follow me throughout my day vlog style, and this is more of like a, hey, here's a recap, here's the checklist, and here's a word of encouragement. So let's get to the checklist, actually. Here we go. 6 a.m. Pretty close. It's like 6:30. I didn't read this morning. I did touch grass. I did not work out at all today. But I feel like, because I've worked ahead so much, and today was just an interesting day. I'm not beating myself up about it. I couldn't get it done today. It's fine. I didn't shower today, but I'm gonna do that right now. So I'm gonna check it off, because I was playing. We do these things called blanket games with the kids, where I'm just like throwing them on the bed, and Jen and I are like doing fun stuff with the blanket and rolling them back and forth, and that gets me real sweaty. I did listen to music today. We kind of, we ate breakfast on the way to school. I did have some time and ate and connected with Lucy today because I took her to school and took the kids first, and then she and I went and stopped at a coffee shop and had some time together. Prep starts school for kids. Well, that's kind of like getting them ready for school. Did that. Worked a lot on work projects today. Hey, I'm actually, you know what? I was just saying, like, I didn't get much done on the checklist, but I'm feeling pretty good about what I did. Present and off phone as much as possible. Yeah, I had to be, because had to be present with my computer getting work done. Practice music. That I didn't do that today. That's okay. Dinner and family time. Jen made a great dinner. We had a good time. Read something I enjoy. I haven't done that yet. I might do that before I go to bed. I'm not going to check it off just in case I don't do it. And then, I've worked on a lot of editing. But I haven't edited the video for today yet. And I might not do it just because it's one of those days and I'm so far ahead on edits that I'm feeling okay. I want to keep these under 10 minutes, and I would love to keep them at 3 minutes because the other social media apps like 3 minutes for some reason. But I did have some thoughts for today. This is a fun one. I like this one. Since I've been working out, there's 3 different trainers in the app, and it doesn't matter which one is training while you're doing the workout. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're doing a lunge. It doesn't matter if you're curling. It doesn't matter if you're like doing some weird like stretch behind and do this. There's a lot of stuff I've never done before. But all of them say, no matter what you're doing, engage the core. Engage the core. One of the guys is Australian. Engage that core. Engage that core. And one of the ladies is always like, all right, push that belly button towards your spine. But this idea of engaging your core, I don't work out. I'm not like in that workout world, but I do know that engaging your core does provide stability, and it increases the effectiveness of the workout. I do know the general concepts of like engaging your core and building strength that way. So that's literally engaging your core, but I want to talk about metaphorically. All right, engage your core. Sorry. I'm like reading my notes, and it said, say it with the accent in my notes. But yeah, engaging your core gives you more power. I think it's also true of working out, but it's also true in like the physicality of life. When I'm lifting up my kids, I'm throwing them on the bed, and doing blanket games. I gotta engage my core, else I'm gonna hurt my back, which I did. My back's a little bit sore right now, so I'm not taking my own advice. But moving furniture, playing sports, it's good advice. It's good advice to just engage your core in physical activity. I've also noticed, I mentioned I did a singing lesson today. When I engage my core, when I'm singing, I sing with more power, more control, right? Now, let's look at metaphorically. Engaging the core of who you are. The core of who you are is unique to you, right? You want to talk about your soul, your mind, your spirit, your heart, however you want to phrase it. The core of who you are. It's how you exist in the world, what drives you, that kind of stuff. I assume that who you are deep down is somebody that wants good things in the world and good things for yourself and the people around you. And you probably have unique perspectives and skills and passions, ideas, all that, right? So engage your core. That core is needed in the world. who you are at your core is needed in this world. What you have to offer needs to exist in the world. There's goodness in you that we all need to experience. So bring it. That's where my notes end. But I think honestly, if we brought the best of who we are, the core of who we are, what truly lights us up, what truly drives us, what truly inspires us, what makes us who we are, as long as we're not a jerk. If we all brought that to bear in the world, probably be a lot better place. So bring who you are to the world. It's a gift. Good night. Okay, I know my last video was long. Well, this video is getting long, but I just got out of the shower. Remember I said I was going to take a shower? I did. And I just got out in the shower. And when I was thinking about in there is one thing that I should be doing, that I'm not doing, is the music that I listen to every day. Let you know what it is. I should tell you what music I'm listening to, because I would want to know if I was watching your 40 Days to 40 video. So today I listened to Jonas Connor, and he just released, I believe, an EP. Yeah, I mean, it's like 5-6 songs, I think. And he's a literal kid. You know, I'm not saying it condescendingly. I think he's 15 at the most, maybe 16. I don't know. I think when I found his music, he was somewhere around 13. I don't know how long ago that was, but incredible voice, amazing songwriter, and I'm not exaggerating, and I'm not trying to be condescending or anything like that. I truly look up to this kid as a songwriter and as a singer, and you should go check him out. Jonas Connor. It's really, really, really good stuff. All right, that's it.